Hey guys, it's been a little bit quiet here on my YouTube channel, and I want to tell you why. I want to tell you what God's been teaching me through the last couple months and how this actually affects you. If you don't know me, I'm Jessica, and a little bit about my story. I have experienced healing from trigeminal neuralgia, which is also known as the suicide disease. I've experienced healing from chronic pain most of my adult life, degenerative disc disease, and onset of autoimmune disease, mind-body syndrome. And so I have experienced God's healing on another level. And so what I teach in this space is how science and Bible come together and how you can also experience that same healing as well. And so I started this YouTube channel June last year. And it was doing okay, but I hit a little slight bump in the road. I went down a little detour, we do that in life sometimes, and began the process of just starting a nonprofit, which I knew God had given me the vision for all that, but I didn't realize, how much time that was going to consume. And I realize now we still have a long ways to go in that. We're not ready yet. But I started to realize how easy it was to just take the easy way, make shorts on YouTube instead of long videos. And I found myself trying to take the easy way out. And over the last few months, I started doing more of those shorts, more Instagram, Facebook videos, TikTok even. And I'm not even a TikToker, right? I'm just like throwing spaghetti at the wall, And I just started feeling like this pressure to constantly post and constantly like explain myself and convince people of things that they may not even honestly really be interested in. And that's not healthy for me. That's not healthy for anybody, not even for them. So in our church, we do 21 days of prayer at the beginning of the year. We just came out of that. It was a great time of prayer and fasting. And one of the biggest things I had kept praying about and bringing to God was like, my calling, my purpose. And I know what He's called me to. I know the vision He's given me. But it's like, Lord, where do I need to be focusing my attention right now? Because, I don't want to throw spaghetti at the wall. I want to be a good steward of everything that He's given me. And so just my prayer, and that's the word He gave me even, is stewardship for this year. That's my word for the year. Stewarding my friendships, my resources, health, finances, you, my YouTube followers. And so just being able to serve you and share with you the things that I've learned that have helped me, because it's not about me. It's about how can I make a difference in this world using the gifts, using the talents, the passions, the life experiences, to serve others. And I've spent a lot of money on all this health stuff, and I want to be able to pour it back out and teach you guys some of the things that I've learned. And I've learned that not everybody is called to the same thing. Not everybody's interested in the same thing, and that's okay. It's still a hard pill for me to swallow because I think that everybody should just want to be at their best health. And I'm realizing that everybody doesn't. Everybody wants to be, they don't want to be sick, but they don't want to really do what it takes a lot of times. And so I'm learning through my integrative training that health is so much more than just food. Like it's not just about food. It's not just about your physical activities, but it's everything else that nourishes us off the plate. Your friendships, your creativity, there's so many things. But I noticed that my social life was suffering. And I think one of the reasons for that was because I was trying to shove all this wonderful, helpful information at them, mainly because I wanted them to experience what I've experienced, And the reality is that they are on their own journey, just like you're on your own journey. And all of our journeys look differently. And, as much as you want for somebody else, they've got to want it for themselves. And I don't know if you're like me, but I love people and I want to help people. And so realizing that my message is not for everybody. And so I was starting to feel that pressure again. And, I've talked about self-pressure here, even on my YouTube channels before, about self-pressure, and old habits come back. I'd done really well, but old habits come back, and here I am going down self-pressure again. And the enemy will use that. Like I said, I was found that it was a lot easier to post the shorts on YouTube. And so I was just posting these shorts and kind of abandoned these teaching videos that I know that God told me to make. And because it was easy, and I got a lot more views, and it made me feel better about me because I was getting a lot of views and people were liking, and it was easier, but I started to see the tricks of the enemy. And yet again, he knows what he's doing. Like, he's not stupid. He's a troll. Like, comment troll below. Like, he is a troll. See, here's the thing. He will make you think you're either something or you're nothing. And what I mean by that is if you're getting a lot of followers and likes and shares and all that, you're going to think, oh yeah, I'm doing good. People like me. It's all about me. And then here comes pride creeping in again. But on the flip side of that, if you're getting no followers, or maybe nobody's liking your stuff, or no shares, he's going to make you think, oh, you're a loser. These people think that you're a loser and you're a crazy person. You know, he's going to distract you and make you focus on yourself instead of your God-given calling. And so now the attention gets on you again, and it's just like pity party, you know? And so we have to really be aware of the tactics of the enemy, because he's a troll, right? And now I think too, even with AI, people are getting ChatGPT or whatever it is that they're using to make their posts and to make videos, and they look smart and great. And yes, I'm not against using AI. I literally do use the AI tools, but using it and then being original. Like, it's really important to keep your originality, because I think what's happening is a lot of people are starting to believe that they're not capable of creating content. They're not good enough because this other stuff is better, and they're not using originality. And honestly, that's not a healthy place to be either. So I would just say to you, even if you're dabbling in AI or using it, just stay true to yourself and original. Don't just copy and paste. Like, put your own words to it. Use it to help you with things to make life a little easier, yes, but be original, because neuroplasticity is a real thing, and it's the brain's ability to change. And when you stop thinking for yourself, that is a scary place to be. It's not healthy. And I see a lot of people getting to that place where they can't even have regular conversations. So I was seeing on my social media that people weren't really commenting or following some, and some were, but you know, that's just how some social media works, because, like, you know, it's not that they're not trying to support you. It just means that they're not interested in that topic. And so the platform doesn't show it to them. And then instead of not taking it personal, I was starting to like take it personal, you know? And I just think we have to be really careful of that. And I have a lot more empathy right now, especially, you know, getting into doing a lot of content creating. I have a lot more empathy for content creators now, because it's hard. And, you know, I stand behind this 100%. And I would say to anybody, like, you have to be so confident in who you are as a follower of Christ that you don't care or worry about what people think about you. And that comes with time. Like, I'm 43 years old and I'm just now getting that. So don't beat yourself up if, like, you're not at that place. But just start walking in that calling. Like, I know who I am with God. Like, I've been with him. I have spent time with him, and I know him. I know the Father. And so, like, I know who I am in him. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say to you guys today. I'm bringing my whole person healing content back here to YouTube, where people are actually maybe searching for it. They're wanting to learn, and they're wanting that depth. I also am on a platform called Upspace, and I'm going to link that below, but it's just basically a fairly new platform for health content creators, similar to like how they made Spotify, where it was all about, you know, music. This is all about health content. There's some good, there's some bad. I'm on there specifically, and you can follow me. I post recipes, tips, other teaching stuff, and, you know, I just do that for fun, because I actually kind of still enjoy making reels and cooking videos and stuff. So if you're someone who's interested in faith-based healing, if you're interested in emotional health, or maybe you're dealing with a chronic illness or chronic pain, symptoms that the doctors can't explain, nervous system work, all of those things, and just walking with God through all of it, then you're in the right place, because I'm back here on YouTube, and I'm excited for what God is going to do this year. And I would love for you to take just a minute, comment below, like, maybe what kind of videos you're interested in seeing going forward regarding health in general. Like, I focus on whole person health, you know, the mind, the body, the soul, you know, the relationship aspect of it, and obviously, you know, just mainly spirituality, but there's so much when it comes to health. So what are you super interested in? Comment that below. I'll see how I could tie it together. God bless you. Have a great day.